There is no way on earth that I will be excited for Walmart.
We have Macro, we have Game, we have Westpac, we have ShopRite. We do not need a Walmart.
So the first ever Walmart just opened in South Africa, and a lot of people are excited for it. But my chat is, isn't Walmart just Game and Blue?
Walmart in South Africa. This was not on my 2025 bingo card.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. So today we're just going to speak about a few things. First, Walmart has been here longer than you think. The second part will be why people are annoyed that Walmart is here. Did we really need another Walmart? Did we really need another grocery store here? We didn't. Let's get to it. Let's talk about Walmart's history in South Africa. On September 27, 2010, Walmart announced it had made a non-binding proposal to acquire a controlling interest in the South African retailer Massmart Holdings. Walmart initially bought a controlling stake of 51% for about 16.5 billion rand, which is $2.3 billion at the time. And this formal offer came around November 29, 2010. The deal faced significant scrutiny from South African trade unions like SACAWU and government departments due to public interest and concerns, particularly with potential job losses and the impact on local suppliers from Walmart's global sourcing power. They feared that Walmart's business model, known for low wages and strong anti-union stance in the US, would lead to job cuts and erode workers' rights and benefits in South Africa. And there is evidence of anti-union stance, obviously, and low wages and massive job cuts in the US. And a lot of Americans have spoken about it online, on TV stations. You know the old saying goes, "What they do it to me, they shall do it to you."
We're all talking about the richest men in the world, but what about the richest family? That would be the Waltons, the heirs to the Walmart fortune, whose collective $432 billion net worth was built by relying on our tax dollars to subsidize Walmart's low wages, and who stand to get even richer if Republicans extend Trump's tax cuts. The press likes to talk about the Waltons' generous philanthropy and modest lifestyles. Personally, I wouldn't call owning a super yacht bought from the Qatari royal family that holds the record for the largest amount of marble and stone ever installed in a yacht modest. More galling is that these luxury assets were partly paid for by us, because when Walmart stiffs workers, we foot the bill.
Okay, then in early 2020, this is about January, Massmart announced a restructuring plan that affected approximately 1,440 employees, which represented about 3% of its full-time workforce at the time, right? This was associated with the closure of underperforming Dion Wired and Mass Cash stores. Then later that same year, Massmart announced an additional 1,800 employees in its game stores might lose their jobs as part of further restructuring. So what was happening at Massmart? They were falling behind eventually. Their competition, such as Pick and Pay and ShopRite, already had these online stores figured out. They had a lot of stuff, and they were behind by a decade, right? And that's really scary for any corporation. Companies are like, we're running out of cash, we're in debt, right? But a lot was happening even for the employees. It's kind of like, damn, I'm just going to lose my job like that. It's a lot mentally when you think about it, even for people, because at the end of the day, these are people behind the desk. We have to remember that. In 2022, Walmart's moved to acquire the remaining stake in the South African retailer, completing its full takeover by late 2022, delisting Massmart from Joburg Stock Exchange and company going private. The company went private, and I tried to find more information in regards to how many employees they have now, but the AI overview said 16,000. I do not trust that number. Then it went ahead to tell me that sources say about 34,255. Different sources differ the numbers, obviously. So yeah, that was about it. But yes, Massmart, owned by Walmart, operates major South African retailer brands now, like Macro, Game, and Builders. It also owns food and wholesale businesses under Jumbo, including Cash and Carry, Trident, Servrite, and Shield brands as well. So even if you're purchasing any of these products or you go into any of these stores, you're technically going into a Walmart store, and you don't have to drive all the way from Pretoria, fly all the way from Cape Town just to see a Walmart store. It is nothing special. If they wanted to add these products, the American candy products, they might as well do so in their Game and Macro stores so that people can try those different sweets that people wanted, those different chips, right? I don't think hot dogs in a can is something that I want my South African Boerewors eaters to even see in their eyes. It will traumatize them as well as traumatize me. But there is something interesting happening within Walmart itself as a corporation company today, and you have to hear this.
Okay, I know I'm a little bit late talking about this, but I'm not seeing nearly enough people discuss how starting last month, Walmart announced that they are going on a 3-year hiring freeze. Mind you, this is one of the biggest employers in the United States, and you may be wondering, why are they going on this hiring freeze? It is a lot worse than you were probably thinking. The corporation has cited that this is to give the company time to enhance their AI capabilities. And I just wanted to go back to a couple of years ago when AI first started becoming more mainstream and popular. There were a bunch of people who were like, oh my God, no, like AI is going to take our jobs. And there was so much pushback of people saying, no, AI is literally not capable of doing the work that a person can do, especially in a customer service capability. And Walmart really heard that and they said, hold my beer. And they haven't announced that they're going to be doing any mass job layoffs yet, but they have said that the roles that humans, are going to be expected to fill are going to shift. And that makes me nervous because when it comes to performance, these large corporations, this Walmart's an almost $1 trillion corporation, they are not looking at customer service connection. They are looking at performance and analytics, and quite frankly, real people cannot outperform AI. We just can't. And so like I said, I haven't heard a lot about this recently, and I've got a little bit more traffic on my page. And so I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this because there's not a lot of news about it. And when a multi-billion-dollar corporation is being shady, that makes me nervous. And I think that should make everyone else nervous too. So.
So do we need a Walmart store in this nation? And I will say not, but my opinion does not count to the millions out there, because whatever I say or do will not change that much of a difference if people obviously are still gonna consume the products there. And I'm not saying don't walk into a Walmart, don't go there, right? I'm only saying this to remind you that a macro store and a game store are both owned by this brand Walmart, right?
Wendy's, some Chipotle, some Kava, some Wingstop. Not Walmart. We don't need another supermarket. We have Macro, we have Game, we have Westpac, we have ShopRite. We do not need a Walmart. Bring back Popeyes. Bring back Popeyes.
So the first ever Walmart just opened in South Africa, and a lot of people are excited for it. But my chat isn't Walmart just Game and Blue? Like, what's different? What's there in Walmart besides the fact that it's a blue-based shop? Because Game is pink, right? Macro is yellow with different colors. Walmart is both of those shops just in blue. Like, what?
I promise I do not hate South Africa, but I have to get this off my chest. As a Black American, you guys know I traveled to South Africa. I've traveled all around the world, but I went to South Africa, and I remember a lot of people commented on my videos saying that I need to leave the country because tourism is not good for South Africa, and we drive prices up, making it hard for local people to be able to afford apartments, housing, food, etc. So I'm seeing lots of videos on the internet where Walmart has came into South Africa, and I'm not seeing a lot of people complaining. Instead, I'm seeing a lot of people shouting, "Ooh, we finally got a Walmart. I can't wait to try these Walmart foods, these American foods." And I think Walmart is good in some capacity, but I remember when Walmart first came to America, it destroyed so many small family owned businesses. It destroyed so many small family owned retail stores. And I believe the same thing is going to happen in South Africa. So, what's your thoughts? This is no hate to the South Africans, but I know y'all going to hate me as usual for saying this. But what's your thoughts?
Now, what he said, I want you guys to really think about it, really process it, because these things do happen. Companies have patterns, and you need to catch on to those patterns earlier on. And you have to remember, if our local manufacturers get affected, if our local produce get affected because of, let's say, buying a lot of things from the American side, from the US, we are going to lose the most. We have to remember that South Africa is our home, right? That it's our community, and our community, we always have to protect it, and we need to protect each other from the bottom up, right? From the farmers manufacturers, from everyone, even the person who's making a t-shirt and trying to sell them. From that, let's support our local businesses also, and don't forget family, it's family season. So spend time with your family this Christmas. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Even if you don't celebrate it, just happy holidays to you too, and enjoy, have fun, and thank you so much for watching my video. May you come back again in the future. Thank you. Bye.